about the way he plays. He's got, when we're doing things in the 3-on-3, we're screening away, stuff that he would do in the game. He had great reads of going behind or under, and we just feel that he's the best shooter in the draft, and that's obviously something we need.
Is he a better shooter than you?
No, we'll find out.
The
You
talk,
can play though, I can't.
the talk on the ESPN and all that was that you guys were trying to make the move to go up to 9. We talked a little bit about that, and if you were at 9, was going to be the pick you were on.
No, I think for me, Brian, these guys, if you listen to just the little bits that you hear from these guys, everybody's throwing stuff out, trying to see what would happen, what you could do for moving up. We really thought Devin Booker was going to go 9 in Charlotte. That was a big talk. So, that's you're always looking to get up to get a guy you want, and nothing like that happened. And as it went on, so we might get him anyway. So, worked out well.
At what pick did you start saying it just might happen? He might fall to us.
Well, I think once Charlotte, because that was all the talk earlier. You guys hear it just like we hear, and Ryan, those guys, kind of get words, but you never know what's true and what's not. And when you didn't go there, then you start to wonder, can you get them? And so, it's every pick that comes in, you say, okay, we're still alive, and that happens.
Is the University of Kentucky fight song the new theme for the locker room?
It is. I don't know what it is. So.
Again, it sounded like Utah was somebody was trying to make a deal with Utah. Do you think they were trying to slip in to take Booker, and what concerns do you have at that point?
Well, at that point, you're just hoping that the guy's there. We like a lot of guys. There's still a couple guys that we said, okay, if it didn't work out, then we'll still be okay with a very good player. And so, fortunately for us, that's the way it shook out, and we were able to get him. But it's always a little nerve-wracking when you're up there, just because you're hoping a team does something. You're hoping a team picks a different guy, so your guy, is there. So again, it's the other night. You're always happy with it. We end up with.
What do you think he can do beyond spotting up and shooting, which was his role there?
Right. Again, at 18 years old, there's some things he can obviously grow into. Anytime you're a shooter, you're going to have guys trying to run you off that line, and that's when he's going to be able to penetrate. He's a smart player. He knows how to play. He'll make extra passes. He'll get in the lane. He'll know the guys on his hip that he probably doesn't have the shot. He'll take 1 or 2 dribbles to get in the lane. And when you're looking at shooting guards, guys that can really shoot the ball, you're looking at tape going, does he ever do that, or does he just force up a wild runner or something like that? When you watch tape, he's got the ability to avoid guys and get a shot off. But we also saw him many times on the tape where he just kicked it out, to someone else, or he made a lob pass to one of those tall teammates he had this year. He had several to throw to. So it's not like he just was all about scoring. He was trying to make the right plays. That's a sign that the guy's going to be a good professional.
Was the role he had there, did that make it more difficult, or assess what you had there?
It's always a little more difficult just because you don't see the variety of stuff they can do. Coach Cal gets them to buy into what they have, and I think when they're all drafted there, they're all in there for 1 year, and they said, look, you guys just have to play together and try not to do too much, and you'll win, and you'll all get drafted, and so they all kind of buy into that. There's enough of it where if you're a shooter, you know that if the guys have got a post game, you're going to see enough moves. And with Devin, we saw that again. He didn't try to force things. He didn't try to do too much. He did what the coaches asked, and consequently, he shot a high percentage. Usually, guys, you can't shoot in the 40s from 3-point line if you're taking bad shots. So he took shots that were there. Again, I think that's a sign of the guy knowing how to play.
Does he stretch out from the NBA 3-point line?
Yeah. Obviously the college line's a little bit shorter, and sometimes it's an adjustment for these kids. But as soon as the season ends, these guys have been practicing the NBA threes. So when he came in, it worked out for us. And we had him shooting. He shot him pretty easily. And shot a high percentage. So it still will be an adjustment for him for a little bit, but he has no problem moving out farther.
So Jeff, what did you like about his shot in particular that led to his accuracy?
Well, it's a heck of a stroke. He gets it up, and it's right above his head there where it should be. You don't have. It's great when you got a guy that can shoot the ball, because then you can teach him all the other things, how to play the game and how to take advantage of the way the defender plays, and if their hands are down, you got the quick pull for the shot. So you don't have to. He's not a guy that we got to break down and say, okay, now we got to work on this, and he spends all summer working on getting the proper form. He's got it right there. He's got a good follow through. He's a solid shooter.
To get minutes in the NBA, he's going to have to play some defense as well. What do you see in his defensive capabilities?
Well, again, when you're a shooter, he's going to be chasing guys off screens. And when you're good at your offensive reads, you should be good at defensive reads. And he's smart enough player where he's going to mix it up. You don't have to be the fastest guy in the world to run guys off screens. You just got to be smart about it. And I think that's what he'll do. He's got the size. He's 6'6". He's only 18, so maybe he grows another inch or so, and end up with a 6'7" guy. But I think he's got the body. He's not a skinny kid, so he's going to be able to run guys off the screen and slip underneath if he needs to. He's obviously going to have to learn the league and what these guys' tendencies are to help him out. But I think he'll learn that fast.
A lot of people compared him to a Klay Thompson type player. How do you see that comparison, or if not, who in the NBA would you compare his game to?
Yeah, I think he's probably the closest comparison when you look at styles. He shoots the ball. Klay has the size where he takes that one hard dribble. If you're running the guy off the shot and you're chasing him on the screen, Klay got very good at taking one dribble and then quick pull and shoot the 15-foot shot. If you're a shooter and you get him up at 15-footer, you're probably going to make it. So he's got that ability. He's not 6'3" or 6'4", where he might have trouble with a taller guy. He's 6'6". So he's got that ability. Same with Klay. He's going to learn. Klay maybe wasn't the greatest defender, but he worked at it. And he's going to have to work at defense. But again, I truly believe that if you know the game and you understand the game well offensively, you should be able to understand it pretty well defensively.
Jeff, you said you can play right away. It helps right away. Too early though here in June. Can you talk about roles, because the roster could look different in October than it looks tonight?
Yeah, I think when I say that, it's we need some shooting, and depending on who your roster is, if you're demanding double teams, we have two fantastic guards in Eric and Brandon that can break down double teams. That there's always that role. You're going to get some shots, and probably the easiest thing for a shooter to do and come in early in the league is get some open looks. And when you're a rookie, a lot of times you get those open looks because teams they're going to go help. They're going to go help off the veteran guys. And once he establishes that you can't leave them open, that's when the adjustments in this game will come. But I think whenever you have shooting, you should be able to get out on the court for some minutes and provide something.
Jeff, you opened eyes about his athleticism once he got into the combines and your workouts and stuff. You saw more of what he did beyond Kentucky.
For athleticism, we see a lot of great athletes in the league. So I don't think even the most athletic guys that come in as rookies, athleticism doesn't necessarily jump out at you. You just know that he's a good athlete that isn't going to get overwhelmed by the athleticism that's in this league.
Jeff, a lot of young players on this roster vying for time. Is that going to be a difficult task for you in the fall to find minutes for all these guys and keep them happy?
You duke it out. Whoever goes out there and plays the best, and that's what summer league's for. That's what training camp's for. And see if there's someone that wants to separate themselves and they're in those minutes.
Coach, when's the last time you can remember a sixth man of the year being picked in the lottery?
yesterday. Who was the last 6 man?
Does it surprise you that somebody who won 6 Man of the Year would end up in the lottery?
You mean out of college? That probably has never happened, just because Kentucky's so loaded, and the times have changed now. Where we got a couple, mainly Kentucky, trying to do the one and dones. And you even take a couple kids, Miles Turner. He didn't start for Texas for part of the year. So I think that might, from some of those big schools, you're going to get that when you're recruiting 7, 8 NBA guys. You probably got to see it more often now.
Okay, last question, if there is one.
After Gorn and Isaiah left, how much of a need does this fill now, his ability to shoot the three?
Well, again, Golden State won a championship with a lot of shooting. You need guys that can command double teams. And they have that in Curry. We're hoping that with Eric and Brandon, and maybe Markeith in the post or pick and rolls, that if you're going to get open, you're going to get open looks. And Isaiah was more of a kind of create off his own dribble player. Can drill the threes, and if he was open, he can make it too. Same with Goran. So obviously we lost that, and we need to get somebody to fill some of that role, and he should be able to do that.